this day.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. I appreciate y'all.
Your boy has been MIA for a little bit, and getting a little acne around, you know what I'm saying? Got a little more than usual. I don't know if y'all see this nice little mark on my forehead. Yeah, recently I got into a nice little car accident by my own fault. I got a picture, so I'll put up this picture for y'all. As y'all see, I went into a ditch, and yeah, it kind of took me out of commission for a little bit. It really, I got another picture actually of like the cut when it first happened, so I'll put that right up here. Bam. That's kind of what my face looked like right after. It really wasn't too bad. Like, my knee kind of is what hurt the most. Went to the doctor, they said it was like sprained ligament and definitely some bone bruising. So this past week I've kind of just been super like just chill. Like, I'm not gonna say lazy because like it was really hurting to move around for a little bit, so that kind of sucked. Like, I've torn my LCL, which is a ligament in your knee, and I got surgery for that. And there was like a point where I couldn't even put on my sock for my foot because like it hurt so much to bend my leg. And like I had a day where I was like that, and I was just like, no bro, please don't be a torn ligament. I was just like, please just be good, and so I was. So I'm very thankful for that. I missed out on like a week of life basically because I literally sat in bed and like I was resting for like 12-15 hours a day during that week for real. Just getting up, eating, going back to bed, like just, you know what I'm saying, not doing really anything. And so it happened Friday, and then like throughout the week, each day I was getting better, right? So Thursday came and I was ready to like get back to work. I was like, man, I'm tired of being lazy. Because within like 3 or 4 days, I gained 10 pounds, right? Because it's like I was eating good. I'm not gonna lie, I was eating good, and then I was just doing nothing. So that was the bigger part. And so yeah, I gained like 10 pounds in the 3 or 4 days. So Thursday comes around, and I'm like, all right, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not like limping while I'm going up and down the stairs. I'm just walking normal. So I'm thinking, all right, let's try and get back to work. My boss, he wasn't really answering me because like, yeah, I'm sure he was dealing with a lot. I kind of ruined 2 mowers and a truck. So we got everything back up and running now. The only thing we're missing out on is a truck. And he's thinking he's probably about to get a new truck soon. But yeah, we got like an extra mower. I was about to say, if you turn, bro, I almost just got in another car accident while I'm recording this for y'all because of silly drivers. Like, pay attention. I'm one to talk because look, I'll tell y'all how the crash even happened, right? Because I never even told y'all. So in the truck for landscaping, right? You know how all the cars nowadays they have like these little buttons to roll down, right? And like that truck, it was still a crank. So I was rolling down my window and I'm driving by myself. So I rolled down my window, and for those who drive, you know, if you just roll down one window, right, and you're driving pretty fast, it's making like a weird sound, a weird whistle. or like a bag that's like getting wind blown into it. Like, you know that sound? It sounded like that, right? So I went to go and crank down the other window, the rear passenger window, while I'm still driving, right? No, bad idea. Cause look, this is the worst part, right? So I'm trying to crank the window on a turn, going downhill where there's a ditch. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's so many wrongs going on, and it's just like the fact that I just went through with it. Like, what? It's okay though. We made it out. We walked away from it. It was a huge learning lesson for me, which was just do one thing at a time. Like, just fully focus on just doing one thing at a time. Get that thing done. Just be present to the moment, you know, kind of thing. And just really just focus on the one thing at the time while I'm recording a video and driving. Yeah. But it's just like, you know, like, you get it. Like, there's just, don't do too much. Like it's cool to multitask and stuff like that, but it's like, I completely took my eyes off the road for a good 10 seconds. It was like I was asking for it, kind of thing. It's like, alright, you take your eyes off the road for a second or two, whatever. I would have been able to catch it. I was fully like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm fully like this over here reaching to the other side, but it's like I can actually reach mine because my car's a little smaller. And it's like, even me doing that, like, y'all heard the beeping? That's my car saying, like, I'm driving outside the lines. So it's like, even me just doing that real quick, demonstrating, you know what I'm saying? I still went outside. And I was staring at the road the whole time. But like, yeah, bro, it literally this is what I was talking about yesterday. It kind of gave me like a little barrier driving now. It's like, I've never been one to be a scared driver, and I'm still not. I'm definitely not a scared driver, but like, I was noticing one of the days that I was resting, I brought my water container to go get it filled up to get some spring water, like I'm doing today. And the way that I went, I drove past like the crash site, basically, right? And so while doing that, it triggered me, I guess. And it there was a point where, like, there's a nice view spot next to me, so I look over to look at it, and like the wheel, like, I noticed like I swerve a little bit, and then like just the trigger went off in my head to like grip the wheel real hard, and like just I tunnel visioned on the road. Like, it was like one of those kind of things. Like, I don't know, I've never really had anything like that, where it was like a PTSD thing almost, like, you know, if you know, you know, I guess. I don't know. It's something that I never experienced. But man, we're good. We're fine. We're getting back to life now. So very thankful for whoever's watching over me. They guided me in the right spot. I only hit one mailbox and that's it. I ruined some of the pavement because how it happened is I went into a ditch, right? I went into a ditch like halfway into this ditch, and then the ditch ends eventually, and then a driveway starts, and then the ditch continues. So I go halfway in the ditch, knocked over like the mailbox in the process of me going into the ditch, and then I jump over the driveway into the other ditch. And I feel like that's what really fucked me up, was that jump. Because that jump was like such a hard slam, and then it was just another slam, Like that's like they kept trying to ask me like, oh, do you remember what you hit? Do you remember what happened? And what I described to him, I was like, all I remember was that I was rolling down the window, because I didn't tell him it was a passenger window, because mind your business. First off, y'all don't need to know all of the details. So I was just telling him, yeah, I was rolling down the window. Next thing I look up and I'm going in the ditch, seen a mailbox flying, and then like I tried to get out because I didn't want to be stuck. Like it was like my adrenaline kicked in, and like the door was broken, so I had to break the door open. I had to re-break it. It was like broken shut. And then all the neighbors came out and they're just, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, you want some water? Do you want some this? You want some of that? Whole time I'm not caring about me. Whole time I'm like, oh my goodness, like I'm messing with this guy's business. Like I done ruined all this equipment. I'm like, I'm finna be fired. I really enjoy this job. I'm like, a lot of different thoughts going on in my head, but I still had to show boss man, so I sent it to boss man, and he's just like I don't care about none of the equipment. It's all like I care about you. Like stuff like all of that stuff is replaceable. You're not. Like bro was like, I love you. You like, yeah, I'm saying like, and I was like, I love you too, man. Because it's just like he went about the situation so mature. I feel like not a lot of people would have went about the situation like he didn't even get mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen him yesterday. We were able to laugh about it, and now it's just a story that I can tell. Literally, I got him a brand new mower, basically. New truck, you know what I'm saying? At the cost of my body. And maybe a few lawns not getting cut 1 week. But it's okay, we're back up and moving. So that's nice, man. And I'm just finna get to my day. We got work today, and then I took this week off of the country club. I'm just gonna do landscaping so I could still recover, because it's still not like fully recovered. Like it's definitely still like I still feel it, but like it's good enough to where I need to get active. Like sitting at the crib doing nothing all day, it was getting to me. It just wasn't working out for me personally. Trooper coming up, so I'm finna drop this real quick. But then, right, so while I was working for my friend, sorry, there was a lot going on, because I'm filling y'all in on a week's worth of my life. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was a pretty boring week, but like, we got a little interesting stuff going on. So while I was working for my friend, he basically got me my own customer kind of thing. So now me and this guy, I'm doing work for this guy, basically. But, so while I was working, I was just doing a little cleanup for him. I was on the phone talking with my girl, we've been having some heated conversations recently, you know what I'm saying? We're still good, feel me? But I feel like he heard some of them, because he kept coming out and checking on me and being like, oh, I want this, and you missed this, or can you do this, so, you know, little stuff. And so towards the end, he came out, and we probably had like an hour, 30 minutes left, and he's like, do you have a girlfriend, a wife, kids, anything? And I'm like, I got a girl. He's like, y'all good? And I just started being like, you got any advice for me? I'm like, are you married? He's like, yeah, I got 2 of them, had 2 wives. And I was like, you got any advice for me? Like, anything like that? I wasn't really getting into the situation or anything like that. And then he was like, oh, I got a lot of great advice. but we'll get into that later. Let's finish the work. So I was like, yeah, I'm with you. Wrapped up the work and ended up sitting there talking to bro for 20, 30, 40 minutes after I'm done finishing up the work that we did that day. Damn, they're doing a lot over there. So right, so we're talking and we're just talking about life now. We talked about my girl, the problems, whatever. We're talking, and then he's just like, so what are you gonna do in your off season? And I told him, like, my plan is to like get into modeling, acting, stuff like that, because like I felt like I was burning out. Like I needed a break from life fully, and so that's why I was very thankful that situation even happened. And every day I was getting up and I was being thankful. Like I really didn't, I'm gonna be honest, like I really didn't mean it in the moment, but it's like now looking back, I really do, because it gave me the break that I needed from life for a little bit, so I could just really realize that this is what I want and to like keep going at it. Because like maybe I wasn't seeing the most progress so to speak, but like that crash really opened up my eyes to life, I'll say. But yeah, come to find out, bro's son, 52-year-old son, by the way, to give you some perspective, this guy's 70, 80 years old. 52-year-old son, he goes, yeah, he works for the biggest model agency in New York City. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, well, right now I'm going to school for modeling and stuff, but like, man, I would love to have a conversation with him. And he was like, yeah, I mean, that's something that I could definitely get set up and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I want to get my schooling done first, and then it's like, then I could work with him at that point. And it's so, man, that's why I love to say everything happens for a reason, and I choose to make it a good one. But yeah, bro, that kind of fills y'all in for my life, what's been going on. And now I'm finna get to work, and I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. I'm headed to go and fill up this water container over here, and look at outside. It's been very rainy, very gloomy, just like you see this rain, like the little rain on the window. It's just been like this all day, kind of super misty. And yeah, so we ended up just calling it at a nice little 5-hour day ended up being. And yeah, now I'm finna figure out what I'm gonna do with myself for today. So when I figured that out, I'll fill y'all in, and let's have a great day together. Meal after work, we just got some cheese and broccoli noodles over there, and then we got, this is some different cereal. I'd never even seen this before. I didn't even recognize it until I poured it in the bowl. Got Frosted Flakes with marshmallows. So yeah, that's what I grubbed, and I'll catch y'all in the next clip. Got done eating that. Now I'm outside with Mocha right now, and I'm finna go to my brother's soccer game. My mom just let me know that he's having one right now, so it worked out. Go right from here to over there and watch him play soccer. The grass is all wet right now, so actually I'm in some Crocs right now, but I'm gonna put on some different shoes. And buddy's over there working, so I'll catch y'all in the next clip. Oh, now he's dead. After the soccer game, I ended up making these butter noodles, and then threw some Parmesan cheese on it, and got a sub from Subway. On this, we got turkey, and then spinach. We got tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, green peppers, yellow banana peppers. We had olives, mayo, and then oil on it too. Man, so loaded it up. still haven't ate that yet. We already ate the pasta. This is future me right now. Because I'm getting ready to just enjoy the rest of my night. Got just work kind of for the rest of the day. So I'm just going to be relaxing. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. Like always, if y'all made it to this point, let me know if y'all did anything cool in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Keep learning, keep growing, keep thriving. I love y'all. Peace.